South Asian countries have toppled governments one after the other. Nepal in 2025, Bangladesh in 2024, and Sri Lanka in 2022.
Led to human rights violations. So we are also recognizing that when there are these authoritarian governments, and if the public becomes very, very angry.
In Bangladesh, by government job quotas, and in Sri Lanka, by an economic crisis. Thousands of kilometers away in Indonesia, similar scenes unfolded. Weeks before Gen Z protests exploded in Nepal, Indonesians took to the streets in August 2025 to voice their anger at lavish perks for government officials. Unlike Nepal, Indonesia's protests did not force a change in leadership, but President Prabowo Subianto did roll back some government perks.
DPR menyampaikan akan dilakukan pencabutan beberapa kebijakan DPR RI, termasuk besaran tunjangan anggota DPR dan juga moratorium kunjungan kerja ke luar negeri.
In February 2025, for example, there was a nationwide movement called Indonesia Gelap, or Dark Indonesia, against austerity measures. And then in March, there were more protests after Indonesia's parliament passed revisions to the country's military law, which allocates more civilian posts for military officers. The young people will return to the streets as long as the structural issues are not resolved. The latest waves of protest feel familiar. Asia's youth have been here before. In 2014, yellow umbrellas filled the streets of Hong Kong as protesters demanded the right to choose their own leaders. Protests erupted again in 2019, this time against a plan to allow extraditions to mainland China. While the extradition bill was eventually withdrawn, Beijing later imposed a sweeping national security law in response to the protests.
港區國安法係香港走出困局，從亂到治嘅轉機。
The national security law is actually not a legal thing, but a political tool for the regime, for the government to suppress political dissidents.
An additional security law called Article 23 further tightened restrictions. Fast forward to December 2025, and Hong Kong's last major opposition party was dissolved.